Welcome everyone to Marketing Tips Tuesday from PracticeFuel, the 9-step system that will show you everything you need to know to grow your practice through the internet. My name is Brian Devine, and today we're talking about how to be everywhere all the time without becoming overwhelmed with how to make it work. And I know this might sound like a lot, but here's the thing is when you take advantage of what we call in the industry content marketing, you can make sure that no matter where someone is looking for information about what you offer, that you're there. And it's not as hard as it used to be. It used to be that you had to create the piece of content and then create it for every single place where you might want to be found. And today, there are tools that can automate the majority of it. So let's give a little context here, and we're going to show kind of where we are in this process. So we've covered the foundation. The fuel is where we are now. We call it the omnipresence system because this is where you just are seen everywhere all the time. And as long as your website is solid and it follows the rules that we set out for you, as long as your reputation is rock solid and you've got reviews coming in on a steady basis and your social media is on point, meaning it is being utilized and not just abandoned, then the omnipresence system is a huge opportunity for you that we'd love for you to learn about. So we're going to show you today just how to do it, and I'm going to jump into this presentation here, and I'm going to make it really fast. I promise it's going to still just be a very short video. And so content marketing without the headaches, that is the concept here, is how do we do that and then make it just work for you? So what do? Number one, you choose whether you want to do video or articles. And the reason that I always start here is because some people are just great on camera and some people are not, but some people are great at writing. Now, the flip side of this is that we actually can also do what are called podcasts. So if you are comfortable speaking, but you're not comfortable actually having your face on video, then we can still do that. We can do a podcast. So an audio version of the content, and then we turn that into articles and videos and everything else that you might possibly need. But you want to choose one, okay? So once you choose one, if you choose video, you can just move on to step 2. It's really great. If you choose articles or podcasts, then there are tools that we can use to turn the article or podcast into a video. And I just listed a few here. These are just some options for you, but there's hundreds of options. So don't get overwhelmed there. Just pick one and make sure that you can create a video. Animoto is really nice because you can just grab some slides, put your content in there and press play, and you'll have a professional looking video in no time flat. So what do we do next? Well, number 2 is you use this repurposing tool to push your videos to other channels. So if you want to check them out, let me see if I can get this to scroll on the screen here. Give me a second. I know I've got it here. All right, there it is. So if you go to practicefuel.rocks/everywhere, it will take you to a tool that we just love using here, and it's called Repurpose.io. And what it does is it repurposes your content, and it turns it into every other piece of content that you might possibly need. So I'm going to come over here. Let's see if I can. Yeah, so I wanted to show you this. So hopefully you're seeing my screen. Yeah, good. You're still seeing my screen. These are all of the places that this software will connect. So if you have a podcast, we could just put your audio right into that audio podcast, and it will grab that content. Video podcast, SoundCloud, YouTube, Google Drive, Dropbox, Facebook, Zoom, LinkedIn, Twitter, Binge Network, Libsyn, I don't even know what that is, Captivate FM, and Instagram. This is a new one that we're really excited about, and this is coming. WordPress is coming. Now, the reason that I talk about WordPress is because let's say you decide to put your videos onto Facebook. The software will automatically get notified that you have a new video on Facebook. It will then push that video to your YouTube channel. It will put it on Google Drive if you want. It will push it to LinkedIn, to Twitter. It will then push it to your Instagram account. All of these places automatically, but here's the best part. If you have a WordPress-based website, we'll have the ability to just link it right up and have it automatically post to your WordPress website. So your blog is now going to be a place where you can actually get something from it as opposed to just hoping that someday someone will read one of the articles you put out. So that is what I wanted to make sure you saw. Let me get back here, see if that's working. Let me get this. There we go. All right, so you should be seeing the slides again. Yes, you are. Good. Okay, so that's what we have for step 2. Step 3 is really simple, post it to your blog. So obviously, if we can do that with that one tool, as we recommend, there is another tool that's called Simple Social Press. that will do it as well, and it is really excellent. So I wanted you to know about that. But make sure your content is going to your website, that it is building the value and authority of your website as well as onto social media. And that's really important for you in the long run. Then step 4, run Facebook posts. So all we're saying here is when you post this content to Facebook, if you upload your video, upload your article, your podcast, any of it, that you want to turn that post into an ad. And it's very simple to do. You can do what's called boosted posts, which I used to not recommend at all, but today there's giving you some options so that you can make this real powerful for you. So what you're doing is you are warming up and building an audience. So you are saying, hey, show this post to people within my area, and let's find the ones that are interested in that particular service or that you are talking about. So it's a really powerful way to build an audience. And what Facebook is doing is literally tracking these people that are interested in what you have and putting them into your audience. So it's a very, very powerful thing. Then what do we do? Well, step 5, we run ads to your new audience, your warm audience. And yes, this saves a ton on ad spend. And yes, we now have the ability to automate this, so it doesn't take hours and hours a week. Here's the thing that I just want you to take from all of this is that we just ran through a very simple 5-step process where you are building an audience, where you have now people that have raised their hand and said, I'm interested, and then you can make an offer to them to have them come to your office, and it's going to cost peanuts compared to just going straight to what we call a cold audience, meaning we're just going to run ads to Facebook and hope that we get in front of the right people at the right time. Whereas doing this, you're guaranteeing that you're in front of the right people at the right time. Now, it might be a very small list to start, right? We're only going to be showing it to a few hundred people as we start to grow this audience for you. But the concept is extremely, extremely powerful. So I'm hoping that this all makes sense to you. I know I've covered a lot in just about 7 minutes, but what I want you to take from it is that you can be found everywhere online and you can automate this. And what's amazing is out of the 5 steps, we can automate 4 of them. The only one that we really can't automate is the content creation. Now, we do have writers. We do have tools so that we can actually help create all that content. So you're not just thinking, well, how am I going to create all this content? Don't worry. We've got you covered. We just need you to tell us kind of what the offer is, and what you need to know is what the offer is. And then you need to just decide how much content are you willing to create. And then we have tools that can help you create all the rest. And we can even go to places where we can, what we call curate, where we can say, hey, they've got all this great content that people that need to be in your audience will be interested in. Okay, I think I've covered everything. I hope that you found some value in it. If you have any questions, and if you'd like some support and would like to pursue this a little bit, give us a call, reach out, let us know how we can help you. And we look forward to seeing you next time on the Marketing Tips Tuesday from PracticeFuel. That's it for me. Bye for now.